Welcome to an exciting video from the LEGO Vehicle vs. Water Challenge series. Today, I will take several LEGO vehicle models into the water to face thrilling and difficult challenges. Which vehicle will be crowned the winner? Join me to find out. Round 1, Underwater Race. We start with the red-wheeled vehicle, which quickly jumps into action. It only took 6 seconds to reach the finish line with ease. But can it maintain this performance in the next challenge? On the rocky path, unfortunately, the vehicle couldn't make it through. Then it attempted to conquer the Rocky Mountain, but despite its efforts, it ended in failure. Now it's the turn of the black-wheeled vehicle. Underwater, it moved at full speed, achieving an impressive time of 3.54 seconds. In the Rocky Path Challenge, it pushed through with power, crossing the finish line in 4 seconds. When it faced the Rocky Mountain Challenge, the vehicle surprised once again, showing great ability to overcome obstacles. Next up is the gear-wheeled vehicle. With a unique design, it moved slowly, taking 8.46 seconds to reach the finish line. However, on the rocky path, it completed the challenge smoothly. When trying to climb the Rocky Mountain, the vehicle gave its best effort, but unfortunately, it flipped over and failed to complete the challenge. Finally, the yellow-wheeled vehicle takes the stage. It moved slowly underwater, reaching the finish line in 11 seconds. In the second challenge, it demonstrated excellent skill in overcoming the rocky path, finishing in 4.56 seconds. However, when facing the Rocky Mountain, it suffered the same defeat as the previous vehicles. Now we move on to a new model, Underwater. This vehicle showed an interesting performance, crossing the finish line in 5.52 seconds. Round 2, Underwater Climb Challenge. It's time for the Underwater Slope Climbing Challenge. The vehicles will now face an even greater level of difficulty. Which model will stand out above the rest? Don't miss it! Round 3, Underwater Tug of War. Now we arrive at the most exciting part of today's video, the Underwater Tug of War Challenge. First battle, 2 yellow-wheeled vehicles go head-to-head. It was an intense fight with moments of great tension. second battle, a thrilling competition between the gear-wheeled vehicle and the yellow-wheeled vehicle. Will strength or endurance prevail? Final battle, the red-wheeled vehicle versus the gear-wheeled vehicle. This promises to be the most spectacular fight. And now, can you guess which vehicle will be crowned the champion of today's challenges? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever seen a Lego submarine dive into the depths of the water? In today's video, I'm bringing you a journey full of surprises with this handmade Lego submarine. We'll start with the assembly process. First, I need to design the space for the batteries, install the frame, and then add the motor components. Piece by piece, the Lego parts come together to form the complete structure of the submarine. Now let's test it by letting it glide on the water's surface. Look at that! The submarine moves so smoothly, gliding across the water as if it were piloted by a real captain. Let's relive this incredible moment together. Now it's time to take this Lego submarine on a deep-sea exploration. To do that, I need to add weight so it can sink. Everything is ready. Time for the test. However, despite its best efforts, the submarine fails to move toward the bottom. What a shame. I'm going to adjust the submarine structure to make it more efficient. This time, I decide to add 2 vertical propellers at the front to give it more thrust when diving. Let's try again. But still, no success. Without giving up, I replace the propellers with larger ones, hoping to generate more power. As a result, the submarine moves slightly, but it still hasn't conquered the challenge. Determined to see this through, I try a smaller propeller, but with a more optimized structure. Yet the result is still not fully successful. Let's give it one last shot. And the outcome is truly amazing. The submarine has finally managed to dive, move swiftly, and turn gracefully underwater. Look at it in action. It looks like a real sea creature. Hello everyone, I'm back! Today, we're going to get creative and test out several interesting ways to make Lego boats sail quickly across the water and reach the finish line as fast as possible. Let's get started! I'll set up a cable system connecting both ends of the pool and attach the boat to it. Let's activate it and see how it works. The result? Amazing! No issues. The boat reaches the finish line effortlessly. Tie the boat to a string that runs across the pool. The boat follows the string and reaches the finish line directly without any complications. Now, for the third method, I'll use a motor and a fan to create wind to push the boat. But just before reaching the finish line, the boat stops. It seems the wind wasn't strong enough. To improve it, I add a sail to the boat. Let's try again. Just as I expected, the boat successfully reaches the finish line. For the fourth method, I'll use a twisted rubber band as a motor for the boat. It's super simple and works perfectly. I'll use the elasticity of a rubber band to launch the boat toward the finish line. Do you think it will work? Let's find out. I'll try building a wave-making machine to push the boat forward. But it looks like the initial waves are too weak. The boat isn't moving. I'll upgrade the machine to make it more powerful. Look now, the waves are much stronger. I place the boat in the water and perfect. The boat completes the challenge smoothly. Thank you for joining me on this creative adventure and exploring different ways to make Lego boats conquer the water challenge. In today's video, we embark on a special adventure with incredible Lego creations without wheels. Will they be able to overcome obstacles and conquer the toughest terrains? Join us to find out. We start with the first vehicle. Built with a motor and sturdy Lego pieces forming a solid chassis, along with 4 flexible legs. The result is impressive. It moves smoothly and surprisingly fast, while also looking fascinating. However, when facing the first challenge, it struggled with coordination and failed to overcome the obstacles. After making some adjustments, it returned with improved performance, successfully conquering the challenge in spectacular fashion. Next up is the second vehicle. Designed to resemble a giant centipede, its gear system, connected to long Lego pieces, forms numerous flexible legs. During the initial test, it moved slowly but left a strong impression with its unique design. In the actual challenge, it struggled and was unable to clear the obstacles. Despite this, the creativity behind its design is undeniable. The third vehicle features large gears and 2 legs that resemble oversized duck flippers. Once assembled, we set it in motion, and its peculiar appearance made it look like a walking crab. Although it attempted to complete the challenge, its design didn't seem well suited for the task, resulting in failure. We gave it another attempt, but once again, it couldn't complete the challenge. We then tested the multi-legged vehicle in a new challenge. Unfortunately, the results were not promising, as its legs couldn't lift high enough to overcome obstacles. Next, the 4-legged vehicle stepped up. It got closer to success, but unfortunately tipped backward and failed. The next challenge was to move across sand, a terrain that demands both power and stability. The first vehicle performed excellently, moving smoothly and completing the challenge with ease. The multi-legged vehicle proved to be weaker, as its legs constantly got stuck in the sand, preventing it from completing the task. The 4-legged vehicle, however, delivered an outstanding performance, navigating the sand with ease and proving its superiority. To add more realism, we took the vehicles to outdoor terrains for further testing. The first test was on grass, a tricky surface full of obstacles. Unfortunately, none of the vehicles managed to succeed. Next, we moved to a brick surface, where all the vehicles performed well thanks to its flat and even texture. On a gravel path, the rough terrain posed a challenge for the multi-legged vehicle, while the others achieved a more stable performance. Finally, on a slippery surface, only some vehicles maintained their stability, while others struggled significantly to move forward. Which of these vehicles was your favorite? Let us know in the comments.